Today, yes, I still have a little bit of a cough. Today, we have a Chevrolet Volt. V as in Volt. Like volcano is Volt. Not Bolt, but Volt. It's a 2012. And so we're just going to go ahead and talk about it as usual. Let's get right into this. There's really nothing I can say here. I mean, look at this. This is no Tesla. It's obviously no Tesla. I guess you could say that this was the competitor really against Tesla. Because sure you had cars that were electric or hybrid. But really this was the Tesla Model S's only competitor. When you think about it, the Prius was a hybrid. They made mid-size hybrids and all these little hybrids that they were electric, but they were also gas. And that's kind of but this is full-on electric. One of the first popular car brands. Not saying that Tesla isn't popular, but one of the most, seen car brands is out there. And they're making electric cars now. The 2017, it's gas now. That was taken over by what is now the Bolt, with the B, like ball or basketball, baseball, with the B. Anywho, I do like, nothing too major, I do like this split grille than the emblem right there. I do kind of like that. But these headlights, they're average run of the mill. So average run of the mill, you don't think of Volt and say, oh yeah. When you just see one of these brand new, you've never seen one before, you're probably not thinking, oh yeah, that's an electric car. You're probably thinking, oh, it's just a Chevy, whatever. Now, this manufactured in 2011 did shock people when they found out that this was an electric vehicle. I would have been shocked myself. Because you typically don't see electric cars like that. Now, besides pictures, I've probably seen this generation Volt probably 4 or 5 times. That's it. Not a whole bunch. Maybe a little more. I haven't seen it that many times because also where I live. But this thing is full on electric, actually. When I first saw it, I thought that right there was also just a gas tank. But no, that's the electric charger thing. But other than that, you can kind of tell that it is a 2012, and yeah, this is an average car, really. You can't really spot out any differences between, I don't know, a Camry, a Accord, whatever, even a Galant, between this car. I'm sure one's imported and one's domestic, but other than that, when you think of this car, you're not thinking, of that. This car was a great attempt. It's great. I like electric vehicles. It's great. But practicality-wise, that's not where it completely shines. Of course, it's still got a hood. It's no Tesla. It's not got a frunk or anything. It's still got a hood. But it's more, this car is a compact car. And many of you guys know what a compact car is, but for those of you who don't, this is just going to be a brief definition of it. So, a compact car is just a car that's a little smaller than a mid-size sedan and a little larger than a subcompact car. So, we're just going to change slides. So, imagine you have this box. So imagine you have this box. You splitting it in half, that makes it more of a compact car, doesn't it? And that's the best definition I can give you. Didn't really have to, but I wanted to. But other than that, this is just for your run-of-the-mill Chevy. It's got Chevy everything. I mean, Chevy. You can't, it's brand new, it's just a cool electric thing, but then, at the end of the day, it's still a Chevy. It hasn't lost its Cheviness. Now, it's it's not a car to where as soon as they make something, it loses everything that the normal car brand has. No, it's none of that. But, moving on to the interior. This is a Chevrolet Volt interior. Not bad, actually. Now, I chose this one. This was a good choice, but there is, of course, white. You guys know, you should know about the white ones. Just different little things. Now, I do believe it only comes in automatic. I'm not sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I do believe it only comes in automatic. Now, buttons. Oh man, this thing's got a lot. Buttons and switches right there. A lot right there. Right there, right there. I don't know what that is right there. Right there, right there. Right there. Right here. Right there. Right there. Then everything right there. Then everything else is either right there or in here. Simple. Now, this was a really new in thing for 2011. But you fast forward 6 years from now, or from then, 2017, nobody's expecting this. Nobody is. Nobody's over here saying, oh yeah. No, this is great for the time. I mean, digital speedometer, everything right there. It's great. But, after a while, you get used to it. You get used to all just the buttons and switches everywhere. But I for one, love digital speedometers because you can pinpoint the exact speed you are going. I don't know, car with a needle, you can't, the needle can say you're going 60, but really you may be going 57. You don't know what speed you're actually going, because, but this, if it says you're going 57, then you're going 57. But, this is just more of a laid-back kind of car. With everything that you need, everything that you want, nothing too special, nothing too insignificant about this. Now, I'll say this. This was the starter for electric cars. And Tesla started it, but really, once Chevy got its hands on the electric motor, it was all over. Because once a well-known public car that can actually be afforded can get its hands on it, you're done. You're not going anywhere else. I mean, now it's just been Chevy versus Tesla. Chevy Bolt versus Model 3. Chevy Bolt versus Model S. And it's just so, you just want to squeeze it because I mean, that's practically what this is. Chevy versus Tesla. Now, of course, again, these cars have been doing the hybrid thing, but full-on electric, Chevy beat Mazda or whatever to it. I mean, I'm not really seeing too many electric cars out there. But, it's Chevy versus Tesla, pretty much. Until that pattern changes and, I don't know, Toyota actually brings out, which I think that the Mirai, no, the Mirai is not electric, actually. We're gonna do a video on that. Chevy versus Tesla. And it's just been this rivalry since Tesla released its Model S. Now, Tesla has been around. They released the Roadster and the whatever, but to say that they've actually just been, no. Now, Chevy, again, it's the first affordable brand to make an electric car. Full on. Tesla did it, but no one's gonna pay $87,500 for a car that'll depreciate in 2 years and be $44,500. No one's gonna do that. But, this is a very great entry-level, compact electric vehicle. Now, is it the best looking in its class? No. Is it the best performing in its class? No. But it gets the best gas mileage in its class. And that's what I really think matters. Because once it boils down to it, if you got a car that gets 32 combined, but then this car over here gets 97, which one do you really think is gonna work? Even if this car gets 5, and this car takes, 15, will be. So after doing the research and the math, now, again, it's not going to be, okay, it's not going to be leaps and bounds. It's only a few mileage difference. But hey, that 5 miles is really going to come in handy one day. Trust me. Now, I'm not saying anything against this, but, But, when it all boils down to it, just even 5 miles, that can mean life and death. That could mean living and not living. Really, it can. It all just depends on how you do it. This car, again, great entry-level sedan. It's got cool features, abundance of it, actually. But you can't see it from pictures. You actually got to get in a Chevy Volt to see it. But I mean, from these pictures, I can give you a comprehensive tour of the Volt, and I feel as if this car really wants to be a great car. That's the 2012 Chevrolet Volt. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video.